Well, hello, and welcome to our new mini-series, which is Cottage Life, collection of mods which I downloaded all about building our homestead, making our little cottage with farms, animals, and all that stuff. So let's begin. Well, first thing we want to do is as soon as possible get our wood and gather some wild plants so that we can establish our farm in a quickly way, because there's also season mods in this mod pack, so that means the winter is coming. Hello there. I think this will be a great series because the farming aspect of Minecraft has always fascinated me, and with mods it even increases the beauty of this farming simulator. One of the mods I included is a nutrition mod which give all of these nutritious values. So when we take each of them, it will be giving me buffs, and so I cannot just eat carrots or potatoes for the end of my life. I have to balance my diet. Quickly, let's gather this wood, and because we want to set up a nice house, we want to set up a nice little farm as soon as possible to start the production of it, because there's so much thing I want to do, and as time goes, I want to increase the mods in this mod pack so we can explore more deeply. The making of this mod pack was a bit of a rush because the mods aren't really getting updated anymore, the really nice mods, and it's hard to find the correct version for them. Finding mods for, what was this version, 121.1 was like a nightmare to me, let alone I was already playing in a 121.6, and there's almost no mod updated to that version. Like, there wasn't any Farmer's Delight. I was planning to playing without Farmer's Delight. Can you imagine a farming playthrough without a Farmer's Delight mod? Okay, we won't cut down this tree because this is an apple tree. Well, we will cut down it, but not currently. We can get our vitamins from here, which is really important. At first, we will establish a farm and a house like a peasant, but as time goes, we will turn it into a really nice homestead. I tried to choose, especially tried to choose a seed without any nearby villages. Well, there is one, but it's abandoned village, because I think in a farming mod, in a farming environment, villages make the job so much easier, and there's no hardship in that. Okay, there's bees. Might wanna remember that. At the moment, I'm just exploring the area a little bit so we can find the best place to set up our house. And another thing I was searching for, this onions and maybe rice, if that's rice, things like that. It's cattails and reeds. I don't know what these do, or uh, I think I cannot harvest them right now. I will get back for them. Of course, there's some decoration mods too, because you know, decoration mods are always important. I'm going to leave a couple animals to run by, because I don't want to run around trying to find animals like last playthrough we did. Trust me, that's a really bothersome thing to do. And it appears this is the area. I want to set up a little bit higher area so I can see what's going on everywhere. I'm going to download, I don't know if I can find it, but a harder enemies mod, so you know, it won't just be about farming and getting stuff. It also will be about, you know, defending our place, our homestead, etc. And there's the abandoned village. You can notice it by the cobwebs around it. I have changed my mind. I think I found a better place around here. All right, this is the spot. I think we should set up on here, because it's a really little bit higher than the other areas, but it's a really nice place to set up in my opinion. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh, there's some bushes here. I am in a dire need of wool, otherwise I think I'm going to die. Okay, first night will be a hard one. It's been ages since I didn't find a bed in the first night, so expect a lot of deaths. Maybe I can kill enough spiders to get wool from their strings. Okay, there is no way I kill enough spiders before I die. What even is that? I am eating raw onions. Look at the stage I'm in. I have full on carbs right now. Are you serious? I also need flint right now. Come on. Any sheep or more spiders? I don't want to die on my first night. Bingo. Come on. Come on. There's sheep. Okay, give me your wool. Hold on. Okay. Time to make a bed. And there's music. Oh. Okay, there's not enough time to make a bed. I have to deal with them in an old-fashioned way. Nope, nope, not doing that. Definitely not doing it. I am in no way, shape, or form doing that. Screw that. I'm just gonna wait for the night to end. Well, while we're doing that... No. Why don't I just make a bed so maybe I can spend the night in here. Boom. And finally get some stone. And sleep. Ah, come on. You're safe from them. There we go. Suck on that, monsters. And they are slowly dying away, yes. Well, we survived first night successfully. Time to get work on that farm, which is the main idea of the series. Hello, spider. I'm gonna need your string. Now, where was my base? Nope, not here. It was minus 22 plus 31, I think. There we are. Okay. Make a shovel, a pickaxe, and now we can start our journey correctly. I think for now we have to burn our regular wood in order to get some cooked food, and we won't be able to make a proper meal until I can get some proper equipments to cook them, so we will just eat bland raw meat. Not raw, it's cooked. What am I saying? Oh, almost out of onions. Let's eat our carrots, then we can work on to get some pots and a running cooking fire. What was that called? Stove. Running stove, yeah. And by the way, let's check our nutritions. Our vitamins at 81, our carbs at 100, our fat is almost out. We are flat out lean and jacked. Not jacked. I think carbs are too high and protein is too low. Our minerals are also. We're just a flat out apple, like high in vitamin and carbs, or a watermelon. And we can get some more onions. And we cannot eat our steak right now because we are not hungry. But when we do, we will get our protein and fat finally. What was I doing? Oh yeah, getting a cooking pot. Now, what do I need for a cooking pot and a stove and other stuff? Stove. Not here. Here. Stove. I need bricks, a campfire, and some iron. Do we have iron? We do not. What about cooking pot? More iron and clay. What about a skillet? Same. Okay, we will need flint, iron ingots, some clay. I think that's it. What is this? Ooh, a beet. Beetroot. Well, another thing added to the checklist for our farms. We have apples, cherries, onions, cherry. Okay, I might be stupid. Not cherries, but beets. Now, let's get some clay and flint. Okay, let's breathe for a second. Let's take our chances and go there. This will be our first proper exploration of the series. And there we go. What do we have? A bunch of absolutely nothing. Okay, let's go back and finish our clay gathering. Something? Ooh, there's a drowned with a trident. Let's go gambling. And did we get the trident? Of course not. Why would we? Let's gather some more clay. And we can head home. What are you, cattail? Again, I do not need you. I need rice. Or tomatoes. Or cabbages. Either of them will be super beneficial. And what is the current season? It's early spring. Onions and carrots are good in the spring, so we have to find a food that includes them, a proper food, I think. Okay, there's a lot of, oh come on, wait, I'm a farmer. That's a good sign for me. Okay, there's sheep, cows and pigs over there, and a fully loaded beehive. So when we establish our homestead, we will raid that place immediately. And chicken jockey. Once again, I'm lost. Okay, can you cook something? No. Let's get our first meat, then clay cooked. Not cooked, but smelt, so we can get at least do one of the checklists. While those are getting done, I might try to find some flint. Not clint, flint. A cutting board. Placed here. Offhand gravel. Main hand shovel and go. Okay, I found 3 flints, which is I think enough right now. And let me make 2 knives. And not cartwheel right now. And let's go berserk on these grasslands. One more night is coming and time to sleep. That might not be a good idea, I think, because you cannot see it, but I have a mod that speeds up the time when we sleep, not immediately skip it. So maybe some monsters can hunt us in the night, but I'm not sure if they spawn at all. Either way, I don't want to find out. I also wanted to download the butchery mod, but one, it wasn't updated, and two, it wasn't on Fabric, so I really wanted to see the you know, butchery mode with the farmer's delight, so we can have a proper rural life. But eh, this will do too. And let's eat our steak and check our nutritious values. Our fat is 10. I don't know how that's that possible. And our proteins is at 40. So after we eat it, how much do we get? I already forgot how much fat did we have. I think 16 fat and 24 protein. Not bad. Well, considering we just ate almost half of the cow, that's a little bit unfair, but okay. Alright, after that's done, let's cook our clay. Not cook, smelt. While that is happening, I am going to get some iron immediately because we need to cook our food. Also, let's get our grapes. Red grape. This will be useful. Do we have any iron here? No, we have coal. Okay, let's not do that way. Hold on, let me get a door or something. Oh, by the way, did you notice it? I do not check my recording as frequent as before because I came back to my hometown and my second monitor is active, so that means I do not have to check my recording every single second. So yay! Okay, let's get our doors and go to that place so we can get some coal. Ooh, and it continues out there. Okay. Maybe we can find some iron there. Hello. Oh, there's not iron, but there's a creeper. Hold on. Does that really work? I do not have my axe right now, but I have my knife. Does this actually working right now? Okay, that was absurdly easy. There's another creeper. Come on. I'm just using the door as a shield and knifing him or her. Okay, that's... Well, I won't craft another shield for the foreseeable future, I think. I will carry a door from now on. Is there any iron here? No, all we have is copper. Well, we should be able to make copper dishes, I think. Which I think it's much more realistic. Doing not copper but bronze. Is it bronze or copper? I think copper is much more realistic. Let's get some more straws. These will really come in handy when we make composts and stuff. And really do need to find some iron, because if we can't make a cooking pot, well, basically our food is gonna go out so much fast. Okay, now can we make a stove? Unfortunately not. Well, what about after we make a camping fire? We can. But again, we do not have any iron, so let's make an axe and go on our way again to find some iron. I have my food, my axe. Everything is good right now, but why I am out of speed? Because I do not have enough carbohydrate or carbs. Why did I say that fully? Good question. What does have carbs? Does steak have carbs? No, steak doesn't have a carb. I'm slow again. That's a shame. Hold on. While I'm here, let me get a ham. Okay. It finally gave me. Oh, if I click shift, it shows how much. What does it have? Yeah. Okay, carrot has 6 carbs. That's really good. Because until we can get a proper farming going, we won't be having any reliable source of carbs. I'm sorry, tree, but I have to kill your leaves. And what do you have? 12 carbs. Okay, apple is our carb source right now. And let's get on this tunnel and see if we can find a iron ore. Oh, not from here. Let's take the other way. The skeleton. I'm not going down there. And we will do as such. The skeleton will you should shoot the spider. Well, I'm gonna hit you from here. And the creeper. I won't let you explode. And ta-da! And come on, another fight. I don't wanna have another fight. Okay, that's explode. Yeah. Well, there's so much coal, but there isn't enough. There isn't any iron at all. Weird. I want my iron. But that's unlucky. Let's go back to our... Okay, oh, a white grape. Let's get this. And immediately go straight back to home. Well, if you can call it a home. Okay, there's a big entrance here. We can check that later. Well, not later, but tomorrow. So we can maybe find a iron there. And I think I won't be able to sleep on the outside tonight. So I might just have to dig a hole or something. Well, if I can find my house. There we go. There it is. Come on. Can you stop following me? Alright. Get the bed. Get the bed. And why do I have mining fatigue? We will see after I dig this hole. Which is the perfect time to have a mining fatigue. Okay, why do I have a mining fatigue? Because my minerals are so low. How can I get my minerals? There's a minerals in carrots. There's minerals in onion. There's so many minerals in rotten flesh. I don't know why. Which seems delicious right now to eat. Which I'm going to do that. Why there's so much minerals in rotten flesh? My main question is that right now. Okay.